Welcome to this video series where we're going to look at how to convert another algorithm from pseudocode to different programming languages. Of course, like the rest, we're going to first of all generate the pseudocode for the algorithm and then do the conversion to the different languages. In this series of videos, I'm also going to include Java as a programming language to which we're going to convert. The algorithm which we're going to use is a simple hash function for alphanumeric data. This is from the PG Online resources for OCR Computer Science at A level, but the actual algorithm is quite suitable for that at GCSE. Now, whilst we're going to be using this algorithm, which is a hashing algorithm, we're actually going to use this in another set of videos to use this as a seed for a random number generator, just so that we can extend this series. So what we're eventually going to be doing is looking at, for example, a simple Pi game where we use a seed that we have generated using a function that we haven't yet written. And if we run this, we will see that this is our enemy here. We can have our main character. But what you'll notice if I stop this now is that it goes west, north, south, northwest, west. And if I run this again, you'll see that it goes north, south, west. It's exactly the same pattern. So we might use this for a very simple starting level. But what we don't want is for every single user to have that exact same pattern. So if we can generate a seed that will allow a specific pattern for a user, but limit that to say 10 different options, then we can have some game that is not quite as simple as it could be, but also very, very basic at the same time. To extend this to A level, we can see that we're actually using some object-oriented programming, which allows us to create simply many more enemies, also create inherited enemies. So in this particular example, you'll note that we have the boss enemy here. So all of these enemies are here trying to protect the exit, and they're constrained. You can see here, this square here, they're all constrained, but we have an inherited boss with a different, in this case, it's just simply a circle that can go anywhere in this game world. And so that's our ultimate goal, is to use this algorithm later on. For now, let's just again have a quick look at the algorithm. So what we're doing is we are taking each of the alpha characters, converting them to their ASCII equivalent, adding them together, and then taking the mod of that. In this algorithm, it's taking mod 11. In our algorithm, we'll be taking mod 10. And so what I've done is I've simply set up the starter program for each of these different variants. So there's no code, these are just basic starting points for a file. So this will be the end of this video. In the next video, rather than having each of them as individual videos in a playlist, I'm going to simply do them all in one go. Test myself to see if I can confuse myself in changing languages 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different times. So stick around for the next video and I'll see you then.